All right, a couple days now to take a look at that film. Another big Pac-12 game. New thoughts?
Well, I think new thoughts are one, we really have to evaluate the end of the game. The last 7, 8 minutes of a game when we have the lead. I think the traditional approach of just trying to get first downs to kill the clock is still good. I think there's still merit to it. But we have to evaluate the fact of we have to make sure we're still trying to score. I think with all these up-tempo offenses that are going right now, there's a lot of football still left, and so we have to remain aggressive. That's the biggest thing. Two, just proud of our young guys that continue to step up. I think about Jonathan Lockett, John Plattenberg, those types of guys that have stepped in. Really impressed with our offensive line and how much they've improved as the season's gone on, and I thought our defensive line was tremendous.
Yeah, and how about the character of your team? Obviously, a tough loss in the previous week and a lot of emotional ups and downs within this game. What's it say about the character of the team?
Well, I think the character is what I've always thought about this team. I love these guys, man. They give me everything I ask of them. Every time I ask something of them, they give it to me. They've played really good football the last 3 weeks, and part of me feels bad that we gave up the Hail Mary 2 weeks ago, because if not, we're an undefeated team in our conference right now. They're working hard. The characters showed up again. They found a way to continue to fight the other night and to get a great conference win on the road.
Buck Allen is a guy you inherited. I'm guessing a guy you didn't even know that well in the recruiting process. What's impressed you most since taking over as his head coach?
Well, I think a couple things. One is versatility. I had no idea he'd be this good of a receiver that he is out of the backfield. And I think sometimes that goes unnoticed. But the guy's got over 250 yards receiving on the year. I believe he's the only player in America right now that has over 750 yards rushing and over 250 yards receiving. So he's got over 1,000 yards all-purpose right now. What I love about him is his ability to be coached, and he takes coaching. He's trying to improve, continually trying to improve, and it shows. His game is very good right now.
On the other side, what did you think of Leonard Williams' performance?
Unbelievable. I think Leonard played 94 snaps on defense the other night, which is just an astronomical number for a defensive lineman. But you'd never know it when you watch him play. I mean, his energy level, his technique, fundamentals are all sound. Huge plays, unbelievable 2-point stop there at the end of the game. The cause fumble on the running back in the red zone, 2 sacks, 8 tackles, just an awesome performance.
You mentioned John Lockett and John Plattenberg. Was this a great week for living examples of your next man up philosophy?
There's no doubt. It totally is next man up for us. Everybody on our roster has a role. Our numbers are our numbers, and we have to accept what they are. With that being said, that means everybody has a role. Everybody has to continue to improve and try to get better. And nothing stays the same. You're always trying to get better because you never know when your number is going to get called.
You've had plenty of onside kick prevention practice in the last 2 weeks. ASU did it twice against you, and you stopped both those. Arizona was able to recover theirs. When you look back at that play, was there something you could have done differently, or was that just perfectly executed?
We need to coach better. We gave our guys that exact look on Friday. Unfortunately, we just didn't execute it the way I would have liked to get it done, which tells me that we need to continue to coach it better. So, hats off to Arizona for their execution. But we need to do a better job as a staff and then as a team when it's time to take the field to do what we're asked to do.
You've also faced a lot of tough receivers in the last few weeks. You have another one coming up this week in Nelson Spruce. What do you see from him?
Well, just a guy who can do it all, really. He does a really good job in the short game, the deep balls. Extremely competitive. You can tell he and the quarterback have a great rapport with one another. Cepho trusts him and throws the ball to him even when it appears he's covered. So we just know we have a work cut out for us with us.
And always another difficult offense in this conference. What do you see from Colorado's offense?
Well, they're another tempo team. They're going to go fast. They probably have more versatility than we saw from Arizona. They'll give you some 2-back runs, they'll give you some 2 tight end formations, and they'll spread you out. So just a different, unique challenge that way. They give you more offense that is going to challenge our guys. We're going to have to recognize the personnel on the field, recognize the formations, make sure we're aligned properly, communicating great, and do it quickly because they're an up-tempo team.
How about defensively for the Buffs?
Well, aggressive unit. their defense coordinator has been around our conference for a long time. They love to pressure the quarterback, a variety of zone blitzes. We have to do a really good job of protecting the quarterback. We are a run-first football team. Establishing the run is critical for us, and then continuing to try to emphasize the explosive plays, getting the ball down the field, pushing the ball down the field to make defenses defend all of us.
Finally, I've heard you say multiple times that this will be the toughest week emotionally. Why is this the toughest week?
Because we need to get better. And I think naturally the thing is, you get a great win on the road, you want to relax. We need to improve. And we've had that meeting already with the football team. It wasn't personal, but it was critical. And there was constructive criticism for everybody in the room, and we need to improve. We have to continue to get better.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.